All right, let's pick up some girls today. Ooh, is that one over there? Yeah, she's hot, man. But I've got no clue what to do. Oh, fuck, I'm ugly anyway. Hey bro, let me ask you this question. What would you rate your ability to attract women from 1 to 10? Now keep that in mind, we're gonna come back to that in a bit. In this video, I wanna talk about the self-concept. Now, if you've never heard of that word before, what it means is how we perceive our behaviors, our abilities, and our characteristics. And we have a general self-concept in who we are as a person, and also we have self-concept in each part of things that we do. For example, if you've never played basketball before, your self-concept is not going to be good in basketball, right? So you don't think you're going to be good at it. Now, if you've done something for a long, like let's say driving, if you've been driving for years and years and years, now your self-concept is going to be good at it, right? So you're going to be quite confident when you're there. Whenever you want to change something in your life, right, you need to first change your self-concept, and then your behaviors are going to be consistent with that, right? So let's look at dating. If you have a weak self-concept in dating, what's going to happen is your behavior is going to be consistent with that. So when you're, in front of a girl, you're not going to be very attractive, right? And the opposite is also true. If you have a very good self-concept, then what's going to happen is your behavior is going to help you attract that girl into your life, right? So now the million-dollar question is, how do you change your self-concept? Let me give you this example. Let's say you're playing a video game, right? Let's say you're playing Call of Duty, and what happens is you get stuck at level 1, right? You're playing this video game and you just can't go past level 1, right? Are you going to smash the controller at the wall, start crying, right? And just not play the video game for weeks and weeks and weeks, right? You're not going to do that. Why? Because you're not going to attach that specific self-concept in playing a video game to your identity as who you are as a person. However, when it comes to dating, that's exactly what we do, right? What we do is, we attach our ego to our results in dating, when it's exactly like the video game, right? It's exactly like when you're playing a video game. If you neglected your dating life, if you never improved your dating life, right, then you're not going to get the results that you want, and your self-concept is going to be low. So what do we get from this? We get that attracting women is a skill set, right, that needs to be worked on. It's a process that you need to improve on, right? Just like in any other parts of our life. And we need to detach our identity to getting results in our dating life, because these are two separate things, and that's the problem a lot of guys have. So yeah, now because I coach a lot of clients, anywhere between 10 to 20 a month, I see the sticking point come up again and again and again. When we don't get results in our dating life, what happens is we attach that to our identity, right? Whereas it's all separate things. So actually, I'll give you an example is, I'll get a client come to me completely new, right? Very nervous and never spoken to a girl on the street or in a coffee shop before in his life. He'll do some approaches, right? And he'll get 18 blowouts. The girl doesn't even stop to talk to him in 20 approaches, right? That's really bad. But we go and work on him, right, for the next couple of months. And we completely change that to getting 18 good reactions, right, to just 2 blowouts, which is normal because, the girls have stuff to do, they got to go places, so not every girl is going to give you the time of the day. But can you see how he hasn't changed as a person? His identity hasn't changed, but yet he's getting much better reactions, right? Because of that self-concept, right, that I'm talking about here. It's that it's a separate thing to your identity, and when we attach it, the problem lies in that we're not going to want to keep practicing it, right? Because think about it, every time a girl rejects us, we think she's rejecting me, and there's so much of that you can take. Whereas if you say, okay, she's rejecting my approach, which is the truth, right? And you can see that from my example with the client, is that she's rejecting your approach, not you. And when you have that mindset, that's when you're going to be able to do it just like you would do the video game. right? You would do it and do it until you improve at it. So now we know that to improve our dating life, to become more attractive to women, to improve our ability to attract women, we need to improve the skill set of dating, right? And completely detach our own identity with our abilities in our dating life, right? Just like we would when playing a video game, right? So treat it as a process and not as an identity of who you are as a person. If you remember, at the start of this video, I asked you to rate yourself from 1 to 10, right, in your dating life. If you rated yourself anywhere from 1 to 9, what I want you to do is subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to help you become a 10 out of 10, right? I'm going to help you attract the most beautiful women you can ever imagine.